In Gujarat itself, Tehelka has done three major stories in the last few years. The story of Zahira Sheikh being bribed to switch her testimony was a Tehelka story. I mean, we nailed down very clearly that she had been changing her testimony, and the Supreme Court took notice of it and acted on it. The DIG Vanzara false killing story was a Tehelka story. I mean, so we have a track record of doing these stories all the time. And it's very unfair for anybody to say that we don't do one section or do the other section. And it's mischievous, particularly at a time when governance needs to focus on providing justice to a lot of very, very badly aggrieved victims. Somebody even raised the issue about the timing of this particular expose. Now, as journalists, we all know that stories have their own life cycle. Whenever a story is ready, journalists go out with the story, whether it's a television journalist or a print journalist. I mean, this story began 6 months ago. It took 6 months to do. Within the week it was ready, we put it out in the public domain. It's there in the public domain. I mean, there will always be something to impute a motive to the messenger. And I also want to say that so what if the story is coming before the elections? How does that matter? What is the job of journalists? Our job is to provide information to the public at large which helps them make decisions. Decisions even about who they will vote for, who are the leaders, what are they all about. These are decisions we provide in the public domain. So if Tehelka has brought forward very, very crucial information about political parties, leaders, organizations, it's very important in the democratic process. That's what the democratic process is all about. Somebody also said that there had been benefits under the Congress for the Tehelka weekly. I challenge anyone to come forward and tell us what these benefits are. You know, we must be the only company in all of India which has 3 CBI cases going on against us, 3 trumped-up cases, trumped up by the last government, the India government. In 3.5 years, not one of those cases has been removed. These are political, fraudulent cases put up against us by the last government. And they're still going on. We still go to court every month to take bail on non-bailable offenses. I mean, it is so absurd for people. Why don't they come with some facts? When we come with a story, we bring you hard facts. When people make cheap allegations, and these are supposed to be the leading leaders of national parties, but they care nothing about the truth, they care nothing about the facts, they just go out there and they say these things. I mean, Venkaiah Naidu actually said that this was 5 years ago. So why are we bringing it up now? Is that how public memory is meant to operate in a democratic country? Will we never get justice for the kind of riots, the crimes that are committed? And because we never get justice, because year after year, whether it's 1984 riots, the 69 Ahmedabad riots, you know, or the 92 blasts, I mean, there are riots after riots, there's nobody's arraigned, nobody's convicted, and it goes on, and then there's another one. And the bottom line on this is because if you do not remember, you will keep repeating. So for Venkaiah Naidu to say it's 5 years later now, why are you bringing it up, is a really shameful thing. As somebody who leads important governments, who's a senior political leader, he should be saying, if there has been any injustice, we will fix it. If we get information on injustice, we will fix it. Look at what all the Tehelka and tapes have revealed on Aaj Tak in headlines today. The tapes are so damning. They tell you about people confessing to having killed dozens of innocent people, of having raped women, of having murdered children, of Ehsan Jafri's massacre. I mean, there are more than 2,500 people who have been killed, and there is no justice to be had. And what do political leaders do when you bring out this information? They start attacking you. Most importantly, one of the leaders, I think it was Ravi Shankar Prasad in his conference, said that Shankar Sharma, who was badly victimized 6-7 years ago by the India government, has again some role of getting benefits from this government. Now, I want to say that this is the incredibly low quality of facts that political leaders operate with in the national domain. The Tehelka company has not a single share owned by Shankar Sharma or anybody close to him. I mean, for him to say these things, the man has nothing to do with Tehelka, the magazine. When the old company was shut down by the old government, that was the end of Shankar Sharma's association with Tehelka. Even at that time, he only held 14% of Tehelka's equity. Today, he does not even hold a single share in Tehelka. For them to just loosely make these remarks and attack people, I think it's really unfortunate. And I just want to say that the focus must be brought back on the story. Let us for a moment assume that Tehelka is a horrible group of people. Let's say that Tehelka is responsible for everything from tuberculosis to malaria to farmers' deaths. Does that take away from the truth of what we have shown? Is it not necessary that political parties, that legal authorities, that the Supreme Court, that civil rights bodies focus on what has been shown and act on it?